display your olive olay. Little honey dip whipping a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot every day. Afraid of us, you know this ain't a game to us. You strange to us, that's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This isn't serious. We could.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. Thanks for being with us. 2K Sports, you're watching the NBA, and I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Shaq, I want to talk about one of your former teams, the Boston Celtics. What do you see this year?
Well, they just need to continue to collect talent. Believe it or not, they're in a good position. They cleared cap room and still have a lot of picks. I know what they're waiting for, Ernie. They're waiting to make a big move down the line.
We will see how that transpires.
And now, your Philadelphia and Swamp.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. Their last encounter was in Boston. Where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think. Executing, sharing. The ball, they're tough to beat.
And Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Thompson. Then it's Lee. Then there's Smart. And it's Sillinger in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
And the shot goes in from Embiid. Smart with the ball. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Lee outside. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. Smart kicks to Kid Gilchrist. No good on the 3. Philadelphia with the ball. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And in that game, as I watched it, they were dominant defensively down on the low block, just controlling the paint.
And you know, once they got a few blocks, the shooters started looking around for those shot blockers, which is no way to be effective offensively.
And Boston has possession. Sullinger, the screen. Over in the corner, Lee. 14 feet away. That's good.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Now the 76ers with it. Feeds it to Leonard. Floats one. Outside, Green. Offline with his 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Thompson against Lee. And Smart now atop the key. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And Embiid pulls it down.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
It's Thompson off the drive. Green dishes to Embiid. Puts it up on the money with the open jumper. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night. Boston trailing. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Lee kicks to Thompson. Gets a very good look and converts. Thompson's got his first basket. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Patrick passes to Thompson. Leonard attacking to the inside. Here's Embiid, puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Smart, averaging 13 points a contest. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Dishes it to Smart. Kicks to Lee. 6 to shoot. And he connects with the jumper. Lee's got his second basket of the game. The 76ers trail to the left wing. Leonard with a screen on Sullinger. Embiid kicks to Green. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. And that is good. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Well, for the past month, it's been quite a 3-point shooting display for these small forwards. Just check out their percentages from long range. You take a look at Green. Dangerous player from 3-point land, a great talent with a great release.
Now, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the 3 isn't all they do, but it's a lot of what they do.
And as small forwards, they can take it straight to the hole and get their points in close, too. I mean, all of these guys can hurt you inside and out.
Good, tough defense there, getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Celtics trail by 3. And here is Lee, averaging 10 points per contest. He feeds it to Smart. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Some changes for Boston. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Williams comes in for Jason Thompson. Young is subbed in for Lee. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here. Chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage, and they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Just 4 to shoot. Green with the block. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Passes to Patrick. Back to Leonard. Second shot opportunity. Connects. The jumper drops.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now, here is Young. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Smart dishes to Kid Gilchrist. The feed to Smart. The kick out to Young. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Boy, what a throwdown after doing a great job to corral the rebound.
Well, there aren't that many players with a better nose for the ball than him.
Agreed.
And with the D always scattered after an offensive rebound, he knows exactly how to get that to work for him.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Kid Gilchrist has got his second basket of the night. Leonard sets a screen for Embiid. Outside Leonard. That's good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Cole, defended by Young. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Mobley, covered by Favarani. Here's Cole. Pass to Sutton. There's the dish to Gibson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now here's Teague. He kicks it to Young. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Teague. Just 5 on the clock. High post try. The shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Now here is Moncrief. He's guarded closely. Here's Williams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
How about the work on the offensive glass to this point, guys?
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Mobley. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Boston with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Back to Teague. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Celtics have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. The 76ers leading by 5. Moncrief's shot is off.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Teague against Moncrief. That's tipped. Williams passes to Teague. And that one's good. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Fourth, the 76ers.
As I said, this is one of the better free throw shooting teams this season. Everybody's been doing their job from the charity stripe. They're actually taking advantage of free throws because they're knocking them down.
Now, here is Young. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's the pass to Teague. Shoots it up. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Teague against Moncrief. Here's Cole. The 76ers again can't hit it.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Teague gets to Young. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that, it can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
On the floor for Boston, Marcus Teague out there with Smart. Then it's Jared Sullinger. Then it's Thompson, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. Now here's Embiid. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Embiid's got 7 points.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Smart with the ball. Moncrief defending. Outside Teague. He dishes it to Smart. Back to Teague. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Thompson. From 16 feet away, Kansas. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Leonard comes in for Moncrief, and it's Green in for Cole. Lee's checked in for Boston. Sullinger a screen on Leonard. Here's Smart. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Passes it to Patrick. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pulls it from the elbow. No good. Off the back of the rim.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Lee outside. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Thompson right side. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 3. Smart kicks to Lee. To the inside. Now Smart. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Lee outside. Feeds it to Smart. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Dishes it to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Embiid sets the pick for Leonard. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Yeah, this team is really looking to get out and run.
Lee outside. Kicks it to Smart. All sorts of time. Boston again missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Patrick. Thompson dishes to Embiid. Pass to Patrick. Shoots. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the 76ers lead by 9. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second chance points. There was one other thing he talked to them about. He told them to move with purpose on the perimeter, use screens, and find those open outside shots. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now here's Smart. Can't hit.
I think the lead they built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Here's Leonard, and he dunks it down.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Here's Lee. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Good on the baseline J. Kid Gilchrist has got 6.
And they got exactly what they wanted right there. Really high percentage look.
On the wing, Green. Here's Embiid. He feeds it to Leonard. Stolen by Thompson. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Lee outside. From the arc. Green with the block. Hope they get it down. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Leonard attacking. Outside, Green. Leonard with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Back to Leonard. Thompson passes to Gibson. 6 to shoot. And lots of contact. That can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. 5th best, Michael Kid Gilchrist.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
And both free throws good from Gibson. Here's Young. 8 points his last outing. And there's the feed to Smart. Shot off the screen. And that's good for 2. Smart's got 4 this quarter. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. The dish now to Thompson. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Philadelphia. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And, of course, there's the Celtics. 8.5 games behind them.
Well, right now for the Celtics, they've been as flat as they can be this season. It might be time not just for some lineup changes, but a major overhaul.
Yeah, you might be right, Clark, because you can see there's no spark to this club. Nothing seems to be clicking. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some big changes.
Now here's Smart after the miss from Klay Thompson. There's the pick. Singletary defended by Gibson. Now here's Smart, guarded closely. The shot no good.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those and this lead will be double digits.
And Thompson kicks to Gibson. And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Smart with the ball. 5 points in the game. Young sets a screen for Smart. Nobody near Williams. No good on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 9. Pass to Thompson. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Now here's Smart. Right side, Williams. Down low, Singletary. Off on the layup.
He's far too tentative in the paint. Even more so when the defender is up tight on him.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Power punch right there.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Young dishes to Smart from downtown, and he gets it to go. Smart's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more threes up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, a little trigger happy here, Clark, and you can't win the game with one shot. You got to bury it up and challenge the defense inside.
And the 76ers call time here. Both teams will make substitutions.
And a look at how the Celtics performed over the last month here, Kevin. 5th in steals, 5th in opponent field goal percentage. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
The key really to me out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals, because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
Here's Teague. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Young sets a screen for Teague. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Cole's shot is good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Teague, the pass to Young. And Cole kicks to Moncrief. Comes up empty down low. Celtics trail by 13. And Young, here we go. Here's Williams, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 5 points so far. Gibson with the screen on Williams. Now the pass to Gibson. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the Jay.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off, but anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And so we wrap up the first half. Philadelphia ahead, up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Leonard playing extremely well. 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Celtics trail by 12. They've got Klay Thompson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Embiid. Then it's Green, and it's Patrick in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He kicks to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Thompson sets the pick for Smart. There's the block.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Thompson dishes to Smart. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Into Sullinger. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. The 76ers leading by 12. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Thompson right side. Thompson right side. Embiid. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Boston needs to do a better job guarding against Embiid.
8 rebounds and 2 blocks. What a force he's been in the paint.
Now, he's gotten himself into the air so often to block shots and rebound. He's really controlled that area.
Now here's Smart. He's got 8. Here's Sullinger. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Passes it to Embiid. Stolen by Thompson. Stolen away. Thompson against Lee. Thompson passes to Leonard. Right side, Leonard. Oh, that's blocked. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Lee dishes to Sullinger. Back to Lee. That's good. Lee's got 6.
Well, finally, it's nice to see the ball actually go through the hoop.
Yeah, that always makes a game look better. I mean, it's been ugly so far here, but hopefully shot making will improve the looks of this one.
Patrick passes to Embiid. It's deflected. It's stolen by Sullinger. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Smart. He's got 8. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Now here's Smart. Thompson comes with the double team. Lee kicks to Sullinger. Ring shot on the way. Cannot hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And they get it back. Thompson right side. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Embiid. Tries again. And Boston with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
Misses off the right iron.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Now here's Leonard. Puts up the baby hook. The shot is off.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
No good from Lee. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Patrick, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
Now here's Lee. He's got 6. Feeds to Thompson. It's stolen by Green. Patrick passes to Thompson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Smart with the ball. He's covered by Leonard. Deflects the pass. 3 on 3. Thompson with it, picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Green dishes to Embiid. Green with a screen on Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Marvin Williams is checked in for Thompson. Young comes in for Courtney Lee. And it's Marcus Teague in for Smart. Now here's Kid Gilchrist, averaging 9 points per contest.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Leonard pitch to Embiid. Good. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket. And tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. The next message he had for them was that they should be attacking the basket on offense. He felt very strongly that the defense they're up against is vulnerable down low. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Philadelphia with the ball. Michael Kidd Gilchrist making his last shot. Here's Patrick. Rebound by Williams.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Celtics trail by 15. Here's Young. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The 76ers in second.
They've been racking up the blocks lately, so, I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia leading by 14. And here's Moncrief. And he banks in the layup.
He may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Boston shooting under 40% all in all for the game. T kicks to Williams. Dishes it to Young. Singletary. Moncrief defending. That's good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him. Took it straight to the basket.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Puts up the baby hook. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. 3rd in opponent points per game, 5th in opponent field goal percentage. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
Yeah, Clark, of all the things you just mentioned, to me, I love the opponent's points per game because that's an indication of how hard a team is playing and how smart. And I think this team has shown great balance this season.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
24 seconds.
Celtics trail by 12. Outside T. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to T. And blocked. Here's Cole. He has 5. Moncrief Sid with it. Picked up by Teague. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve. particularly on the release, to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Singletary, that's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Gibson with the screen on Young. Cole the pass to Gibson. Young with the steal. 3-on-3. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
19 seconds on the shot.
122 left here in the third quarter. Knocked away. Fast break Philadelphia from about 16. Here's Sutton, and he cuts it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And so it's Boston with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Young left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Cole's shot is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Outside Teague. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
The kick out to Young. To the wing right side. There's a good screen. Back to Teague. 5 to shoot on the wing, Williams. Kicks to Teague. Pass to Favarani. A second chance effort. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
For Boston, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Here's Patrick. And again, it's Philadelphia.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 16. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Philadelphia leading by 16. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Jared Sullinger is out there with Thompson. Then it's Lee, and it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Leonard. It's Thompson off the drive, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's the way you play defense. He saw the hop step a mile away and got in the path to disrupt it.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. Thompson with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for two.
And Embiid drops them both. Celtics shooting for the game at 42%. Smart dishes to Lee. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. He feeds it to Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Patrick passes to Green. Thompson outside. The feed to Embiid. Misses the baby hook.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. Looking at the game for Kid Gilchrist, he's got 10 points and 1 steal.
Boy, he's been so good both offensively and defensively, Clark. I'm not sure which way he's been better.
I don't think he's missed a beat at either end.
Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist. And he can't hit the second. Philadelphia leading by 17. Here's Patrick. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Lee outside. There's the dish to Sullinger. That is good.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
And here are the 76ers now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Embiid. Here's Leonard. The pass to Patrick. Another shot. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 19.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now here's Smart. He's covered by Leonard. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Pass to Smart. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Just 5 on the clock. Smart with the ball. Now Green defending. Smart misses.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Leonard kicks to Thompson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Green. Embiid with it. Working on Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Now Lee. He kicks it to Smart. They double him with Green. Lee dishes to Smart. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. It's good from the top of the key.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The 76ers leading by 18. Patrick passes to Embiid. No good from the low block. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smart kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
The drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
To the middle. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And the 76ers making a change here. And so here is Philadelphia. Leonard attacking. Here's Hughes. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Sullinger's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Smart. And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist from Smart. And that's now 6 points for Jared Sullinger. The 76ers leading by 18. Dishes to Thompson. To the paint. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
At the line for your 76ers, Kawhi Leonard. Shooting one.
And Leonard no good on that one. Celtics trail by 20. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Leonard. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Green. Again, Philadelphia.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Here's Lee. He dishes it to Smart. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Sullinger. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Now here's Smart. D right on him. Kicks to Sullinger. Will it go? That's good.
Jared Sullinger.
Sullinger's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Now the pass to Hughes. On the wing, Thompson. 5 on the clock. That drops.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now here's Smart. He feeds it to Sullinger. Poked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Leonard. They kick it out to Green. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
And he gets it to go.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Thompson outside. And Boston with the rebound. Smart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Lee. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And he gets the bucket.
Well, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Now, here's Bradley.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Philadelphia now. Philadelphia has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Cole's shot is good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Bradley, no one around him.
Bradley.
Nailed from three-point land.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the 76ers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark's fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they're going to get the second game between these two clubs just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 games left to play in their season series against the Celtics.
Semenko. Rebound, Boston.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
From about 19 feet. Singletary, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now the feed to Moncrief.
Defensive foul. Jesse Sutton. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Williams. The dish to Lewis.
Philadelphia foul call. Mobley. That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, John Lewis. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Man, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals that are piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Bradley with the ball. Right side Teague, and it's Bradley off the drive, and misses it off the right side of the rim. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Dorisberg, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.